Coming around the corner, though, I think that the interesting ones for sure, the Journey one, that one's, I think of all of them, that to me feels like the biggest question mark.
Well, for me, yeah, I would say that's number 2 on the question mark for me. And if for people are wondering, that's this book here. And so the reason is that, I mean, for one, this is an extremely high grade for this book. They do not, like, for these early Atlas books, just don't exist in nice condition. And it is a double cover. And I think the outside is a 7.0 and inside 7.5, right? Yeah. So, I mean, it's a double cover, and it's not like the outside cover looks bad. You know, it's a nice looking outside cover.
It almost looks like a stock image. Like, it's that nice of a book. It looks like it's just a picture of the cover to show you what it looks. Not an actual.
Can you talk about the double cover thing for a minute? Because the double cover thing is interesting to me, because at times I feel like it matters a lot, and with other books it matters a little, but it doesn't seem to hit the same. Like, let's talk about assessing value on a double cover. I mean, this book is kind of in a different league, so it's slightly different, but specifically on Golden Age up into, you know, modern, at what point do we start caring more about the double cover? Like, I had a Batman 405 that was a double cover, 9.8, and it didn't really increase the value that much on it at all.
Yeah,
it's just kind of.
It definitely seems like it depends on the book. I mean, like, you're already able to flex the fact that you have a Gym 1 and a 7.5. Like, usually the double cover is like, here's my reason to flex my ASM 300 or whatever, right? So it's like you don't need that as like the status part. So maybe this one doesn't go crazy for that reason, because it's already, like you were saying, Ryan. I mean, I don't know what it is on the census, but it's got to be up there, right?
Yeah, I mean, we can take a look. I mean, it's definitely going to be the highest double cover.
I mean, on Darkhawk #1's double covers matter a lot.
I mean,
I've only owned one double cover.
You guys have to say, I know I'm joking about it, but I actually am so happy because I genuinely have the best Darkhawk copy on the census.
I can tell you a 7.5 is the highest recorded sale for a JIM1 in GPA.
Yeah, and there's only 2 higher. There's an 8 and an 8.5 that's on census. So,
yeah.
So yeah, I mean, that's why, like, I know
I would pay out the nose for a Tech 259 in double cover, but I mean, that's a completely.
I don't know if that exists. That might not even exist.
It should.
I mean, why are we talking about double cover? What was that ASM 361 that had like 9 covers or something?
Yeah, and I think it was a 9.9, wasn't it?
Yeah,
it was like a 9.9.
I would hope so. It's as thick as a phone book. One of those covers should have been safe.
I really do think that they're. I mean, outside of obviously like the key Grail PCH books, you know, of course those are going to always be desirable, but there is a little bit of seasonality, I think, with the PCH stuff. You know,
they do hit big numbers around Halloween. That is not just like rumors or
really, as I open up my Comic Connect account here and just
it's because I feel like it's not even just the festive nature, but even just, you know, you think about Drew just posting a picture of a PCH book every day for 30 days, you know, just everyone gets to film them, you know.
It's the Batman 33 effect. That Christmas tree cover just goes for big money. Like, put that bad boy up in December.
Oh yeah, the Christmas books and Christmas, the Thanksgiving books. But you know, it's interesting. This Gym 1, I don't know if it just happened. It just shot up to basically that $20,000 price point.
Yeah, it's a nice jump
there. Somebody heard me.
We're at 21.25 now.
But man, yeah, this one got even another bid. So
still going.
Gym 1's still going.
We had a big jump in the JIM1. It's 21,000.
Yeah, I was gonna
hammer price right now, so it's over 24,000 adjusted.
Yeah,
I was gonna mention it. We keep seeing some bids, so it's like this is maybe that situation where you have a couple people very interested, and it just you don't know. Like, who knows? Maybe this is going to drag on for another $10,000. You know.
Yeah, they're just sitting there trying to amp themselves up, like, you know, don't want to walk away.
Yeah,
they're like, I just spent 45,000 on dynamic number 8.
But I needs this creepy hands cover.
Yeah, I mean, for me, I feel like the big selling point for that one is the rarity in the number one. Like, it's not a cover that really speaks to me all that much, but I get the, wanting to get like the Atlas number ones and that kind of stuff. That is definitely a collector, a type of collector, someone that's going to target that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
To me, I get vibes of like Crime Patrol 16 off of this, just, the disembodied hand freaking a lady out.
Mm-hmm. I get very like Ghostbuster vibes in it, which I appreciate the kitschiness of that.
Mm-hmm. Mm. I'd say one thing that this book doesn't have that a few of the most of the later Atlases have, and I think even the 6 we saw sell earlier have. Atlas started putting in little blurbs of what the stories were inside the cover along the spine on the left. And I tell you what, those little like 1 inch by 1 inch previews of some of the other stories that weren't the cover story, I absolutely love some of those more than the main covers. They're just fun to look at, I think.
Yeah.
Well, and I know that I'd say that's like some people like it and some people don't. Some people would rather have the full image.
Don't want it detracted from. Yeah. I mean, I can see that too.
That just restarted again. So it's probably a couple people, and then we're just going to see who's going to give up. And that's the double cover thing. Just like that Mark Jewelers. You never really know. And just got another one.
Did it catch another? All right.
Yeah. So it's over 28 now.
So it really is just in that, you just hard to predict. And you got a few people probably just playing chicken, at this point.
Yeah. I mean,
somebody's gonna have to pay that bill.
Yeah. So 28,750 is the adjusted price at this point. But I mean, let's be honest. It's the third highest and the most coolest. So I feel like it's probably worth what they're willing to pay for it. And if they've got the cheddar to write the check, good on them. It's going to look cool with whoever winds up with it. So,
I mean, we're under a minute now, and this may be the last bid on this Gym 1, but
all right,
yeah. I mean, that is a really, really solid sale for that book, and it's one that it's not one where I'd be like it's shockingly high or something, because it's just like that Daredevil 131. It's going to go for what it's going to go for.
Yeah,
definitely.
Crime Suspense Stories 22 though. that was the most surprised I was on a sale.
And the thing I liked about that one is it was like paced well. Like it didn't linger. It seemed, I don't know if it was just because we were hyped up about it, but it just seemed like there was a buzz, while that one was going.
So yeah, down to see if somebody's gonna, do the psychological warfare at the last second. But
I think we're good.
Closed out. So yeah, 28,750.
Wow.
That is a good sale for that book.
Where did you have it estimated at?
I had it at 20.
So strong.
Yeah.
Very cool. Congrats to the buyer. And I mean, Jamie's still in here.
He's in the chat here, so he knows.
He knows he did good.